Hi everyone. I'm standing here in Yerushalayim. You can see a little bit where we are. There's just people standing in all directions, and they're here. They're here to help send off a family of a chayal who just fell, whose funeral will take place in a little while. His name is Franco, and this is what has happened. Apparently, since the D family's funeral, when there were limitations for security reasons on how many people could be at the funeral itself, so people chose at that point to gather to help escort the family on the way to the funeral. And so that's what's happening here. I mean, we have a principle of Amidah B'Shura, to stand in lines as families step away from the grave, and so this is sort of a pre-Kura giant shura, and then you meet people here. You can see the many Israeli flags, people's hands. And people just know they need to be here. They need to be here. We actually came here from our previous stop, which was at the Yossi Hershkovitz Shiva. It was very crowded, to say the least. One day, family, the parents and brothers, siblings are having Shiva one day in Yerushalayim, not on the yeshuv in which he lived. I was able to make my way very briefly over to the father, and I told him that I come from a community in White Plains, and I shared that that many of my congregants had been his students at SAR, and many of them were his colleagues at SAR, and he was very moved by that, and I told him just how much of an impact he had on so many people. So I was able to be the shaliach for many of you in that moment. The truth was that this wasn't our plan this morning. Our plan was to be in Efrat and in Gush Etzion, but as we boarded the bus, Rabbi Kenny Brander, a dear chaver of mine, who's the head of Or Torah Stone, as we boarded the bus, we got word that there had been a terrorist attack at the entrance point to the tunnel road, where there is an army. I don't know, the checkpoint. Apparently had been a pigua there. Some people had been hurt there, and so we weren't able to go. And instead, we sat in the Mizrahi building and heard from our friend Rabbi Brander, and then heard from an amazing Rabbi Tahar Lev, who is a Melaveh Mishpacha. He's, I think that's right, K'tzin Melaveh. I'm not sure. I don't know if I got the right term down now. Whose job is he has 10 families, amongst many other important things. He's a very chashuv person. And he runs Midrash at Lindenbaum and is an important posek for the Chayalot. But his job right now, as called up, is to be Melaveh Mishpacha, K'tzin Melaveh, again, which means to help be there La'orach HaDerech, for the long haul with families after they receive the news of a child or a loved one has fallen. And right now he described that usually the officers come and then they spend time with you and are there with you in a certain way, but none of them Fakadim, those who were otherwise would be present there, are available because everyone's still up and out and fighting. So he picks his job is really to pick it up really even at that point. And he says, I go 2-3 times a week to these 10 families who are assigned to him, and he's just with them, he said, for the short haul or for the long haul. He said he actually has a number of families that are assigned to him, many families who had fallen from family members from the Yom Kippur War, and he makes it his job to connect with them. And twice a year before Pesach and for Yom Kippur, he makes sure to visit with them. An amazing man, an amazing heart. And you look around again, this space. This is Am Yisrael, my friends. A tremendous sense of knowledge and awareness of what it means to be connected and to care and to be present in love for one another. What a zechut, what a great merit it is to be part of Am Yisrael, each one of us, to be part of Am Yisrael, when you realize the special heart and the special soul of this nation, which will be mitgaber, which will overcome and build an even stronger nation, Wishing you all a good day.